So my name is Dr. Mohammad Shahidul Islam. I work for Atlantic International University as an academic and publication advisor since 2013. Since then, I have supervised more than 500 students at different disciplines at Atlantic International University in fulfilling their academic dreams. We have started our publication initiative for our students get a shake since August 2024. Since then, we are happy to announce that we have helped more than 75 students in publishing their work in journal as a journal article or as an electronic book. But I would like to mention that since inception of this university, our students have published more than 1,000 articles in different periodicals or journals or other electronic media. So we are very interested to help our students so that each and every student can publish at least one article from their work during their study tenure. And that's why we are holding our publication initiative seminar in every alternate weekend. Let's start it with this fascinating journey. Atlantic International University has educational direction to accommodate UNESCO 2030 goal to sustainable development in its educational activity. Your intended research publication is in line with UNESCO 2030 goal number 4, that is quality education. Your publication in a good journal will ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunity for all, because it will give you recognition and will help your fellow researcher in acquiring quality education at a reference. Today's talk will be, but not limited to the following topic. First, we will talk about your publication journey, and we will talk about what is journal publication. Then we will focus on why journal publication, since publication is not so easy. So it is good to know the merits and demerits of journal publication. Then we will talk about journal publication of your research work. Then we will talk about how we can support you in organizing your journal article. Then we will talk about how to write an article in a scholarly format for journal publication. Then we will talk about book publication. Then we will talk about patent accomplishment. Then we will talk about Atlantic International University publication aid to its student. Then we will review to publish an article to go through the details. Then we will open the floor to the audience to put me question. I will more than happy to address few questions. And finally, we will end up with some concluding remarks. Dear fellow friends, today I will introduce an alternate idea of your research work, that is publish your research accomplishment in a journal. Many fellow students are afraid to publish their work in journal. They think it is tricky, but in reality, it is not that much tricky at all. Many of you may have written letter to your partner or friend. There sometimes you describe a story. Similarly, a journal article is like a living story. There you describe accomplishment of your research work in scholarly format from beginning to end in a structured way. Are you ready for it? Let's get started. Now let's talk about what is journal publication. A journal is a collection of articles and is published periodically throughout the year. A journal publication is a scholarly publication containing articles written by researchers, professors, and other experts. Journal focus on a specific discipline or field of study. Unlike newspaper and magazines, journals are intended for an academic or technical audience, not for general readers. In our last journal publication, one of your fellow colleagues have put me question, when you write a journal article, you need to focus on a specific discipline. But why I have talked about a journal is a collection of articles? Because the platform that publish articles from different authors are a collection of articles. Not only you that publish your article, maybe 10, 20, 30 researchers publish their articles in a specific issue. Though, so this is a collection of articles. But in case of you, you can focus on a specific discipline or two or three discipline. So it depends on to you. That's why I thought that a journal is a collection of articles to avoid the misunderstanding. Uh, so are you ready for it? Let's get started. Now let's talk about why journal publication. Most journal publication are peer-reviewed publication. It means your journal article has been reviewed and verified by experts in your subject areas before publication. Once this is done, your journal article constitute authentication to be accepted by scholars worldwide. Journal publication is important in both engaging in professional communication and advancing scientific knowledge and improving human life. Publishing journal in article in a journal can give your work visibility among other researchers in your field outside of your immediate circles of contacts and colleagues. Journal publication can make your work more discoverable as they are already been read by circles of interested readers. Your published journal article constitutes solid basis to be referred by future fellow researchers. Are you ready for it? Let's get started. Now let's talk about journal publication of your research work. Before journal publication, you need to compile and write up your research work compatible to a standard journal format. Before doing that, it is good to answer few relevant questions like, are you interested in publishing your work? Are you organized to do this? Do you have experience in reviewing journal in the area of your interest? Can you write your final thesis in research format? Do you want international recognition or acclaim for your research work? Do you want your research work to be referred by future fellow researchers? Do you want worldwide acceptance of your research work? Do you want to increase weight of your CV by incorporating your research outcome? Do you want to be competent candidate in finding a job in the area of your interest? Do you want to be a qualified researcher? Do you want to create an impact in the area of your interest? If answer to few of these questions are yes, yes, you are a qualified researcher to publish your work in journal. Are you ready for it? Let's get started. Now let's talk about how we can support you in organizing your journal article. In order to write journal article, you have to review several journal article in your subject area to understand the suitable format. Ensure your article aligns with the chosen journal guideline. Then you need to adapt your thesis content to fit the journal article format. Focus on most significant findings and contribution of your research. Pay special attention in results and discussion section because this results and discussion section will act as an antecedent to be accepted in a reputed journal. Then after that, you need to submit your article to the chosen journal. The journal's editorial team will evaluate and review your submission. Then you need to be prepared to make necessary revision based on the feedback you receive. Then if your article is accepted, you will need to pay article processing cost directly to the journal. This cost can vary from 50 US dollar up to 6,500 US dollar depending on the journal. Note that this article processing cost is a standard practice in academic publishing and is not requirement by AIU. It is solely managed by the journal. So those are unlisted in SDR or Scopus database have low article processing fees, but those who are listed in SJR or POS database have high processing cost. But not Atlantic International University has new direction to direct the student to the listed journal so that they as well as university can get acceptance right throughout their magnificent journal articles. So once accepted, your article will be available online. Then use your published article as a reference in your CV and highlight it in your list of accomplishment. Our team at Atlantic International University is here to assist you throughout this process. We can help you organize your manuscript and submit it to the right journal for acceptance and publication. Are you ready for it? Let's get started. Now let's talk about how to write article in a scholarly format for journal publication. This section is very important. Please pay special attention. Writing a journal articles can seem daunting, but with right structure and guidance, it becomes a manageable and rewarding task. Here is a step-by-step format to help you structure your journal article. Follow this blueprint to ensure your paper meets the standard of academic journal. Journal article format varies from journal to journal. To be specific, you need to browse the specific journal website, go to the instruction to the author, or how to write manuscript or how to organize manuscript. There, they write everything from the journal heading to the reference, how they want to have your article in reviewing process. Please do that. Go to the journal website, browse the instruction to the author or how to organize your manuscript to fit with that specific journal format, and then from the beginning, write your manuscript accordingly to avoid complicacy afterward. Because if you submit a unformatted article to a journal, they will reject it simply because you have not followed the format. So first, you need to craft a clear and concise title that reflects the essence and integral notion of your research. Then you need to write the author's names and affiliation, list all authors involved in research, including their institutional affiliations. And when you submit your manuscript to me for the viewing process, please write a title for your article. Then please write the author's names and affiliation. This is very simple. Simply write down your name. What is your name? If you have author, write their name as well. Then underneath, you can write affiliation. If you are still a student at Atlantic International University, you can write the name of the school you are studying, either science or humanities or business discipline. Then write the name of the university, address of the university, and underneath you can write your email address as a corresponding author. When you send me your manuscript, please also include your Atlantic International University ID name, because Atlantic International University, sorry, instructed me to include your student ID as well in our internal communication purpose. So please do that. Then you need to write the abstract, provide a brief summary of your research, include the purpose, methodology, and key findings. This section need to be between 150 to 300 words, not more. Then you need to write 5 keywords, identify at least 5 key terms that are central to your research. By tagging these keywords, a finder can find your articles. After that, you need to write the introduction. Introduce your research topic, its significance, and the objective of your study. Cite at least 10 to 20 references in support of your scholarly argument, which constitute relevance of your research work. And before ending introduction, please don't forget to insert aim and purpose of your study. Then you need to write the problem description section. Describe the problem your research addresses. This section needs to be 50 to 150 words. Then you need to write research objective. Clearly state the objective and the goal of your research. Write down 3 to 5 points. Each point should not be more than 15 words long. Then you need to write the materials and method. Detail the materials and method used in your research to ensure reproducibility. Method needs to be referred by appropriate references. Then you need to write the theoretical background. Discuss the theoretical framework and existing literature related to your study. Some author write literature study in the introduction section. So it depends on you how you would like to organize your manuscript. If you would like to insert uh, theoretical background in the introduction section in correct way, it should not be a fault. You can include theoretical background as a different section in your manuscript as well. Then you need to write the results and discussion, present your findings, and discuss their implication in the context of your research question as objective. Use graphical and tabular presentation of your results and discuss with logical interpretation. And this result and discussion section is actually heart of your manuscript. Most authors focus on, most readers focused on result and discussion section. They read result and discussion section with attention. So the more nicely you will you will organize your results and discussion section, there will be more chance to get your work accepted in a reputed and listed journal. Then you need to write the conclusion section, summarize your key findings and their significance, and suggest potential direction for future research. Then you need to write the acknowledgement, acknowledge individuals or organizations that support your research. Then you need to write list of symbols. If applicable, provide a list of symbols used in your research. Then you need to write the references, include all references cited in your research paper according to the journal format. Each journal have different format in reference. So review that format and organize your own manuscript list of references accordingly. Then formatting guidelines is like that. Use a 10 to 12 point font size, single space text. Aim for a length of 8 to 12 pages at least. This is approximately 3,500 to 5,000 words in total for a standard scholarly article. Here, few suggestions about different journals available for publication. So Atlantic International University new direction is to direct the student to publish their journal in index journal. So if your chosen journal is indexed, you can verify it by going to this website. One is Scopus, another is Mago. Go to the website and copy and paste your journal name and review if it is listed or unlisted. If it is listed, you can go for it. If it is unlisted, it depends up to you if you will go for it or not. Because a listed journal have high article processing cost and unlisted journal have low article processing cost. So why we recommend Simago journal, listed journal? Because Simago journal ranking or SJR will help you to accomplish worldwide acceptance, quality assurance, and recognition. Indirectly to get a better job, indirectly to get promotion in your related job. It will give you worldwide exposure. Your affiliated institution, it will give your affiliated institution to increase its credential, reputation, and recognition. It will help you to grow continuously and many, many more. So think about before you organize your manuscript, because if you can produce a quality manuscript, we highly recommend you to publish it in index journal, either in Scopus index journal or Simago index journal, because this journal will give you worldwide recognition and reputation. Unlisted journal also give you, but listed journal have high quality above the unlisted journals. So we recommend to submit your work in Elsevier. This is highly ranked journal. Most reputed researchers, uh, professors, and experts in the world usually submit their work for evaluation and review in Elsevier. There are few links. After my talk, I will post today's PowerPoint presentation and some journal article, sample journal article that I will show you in chat option. You can download these two PowerPoint presentation and some journal article in getting the education in order to write up your manuscript. So another is Springer, like Elsevier. Springer is also a very reputed journal. There are few links. You can browse through these links to find information put it in this journal's web page. Then here are a few names of the journals. These are many of these are not listed, but you can browse and see if it is compatible to you as well. For example, current trend in engineering sciences, we have collaboration with few unlisted journals, and our students receive 70% discount in article processing cost if they go via us and submit their work for publication in this. If they accept your article, you will get 20% discount in any of these channels. So another journal is Academia Journal of Scientific Research. I do not recommend this journal because this journal have reading time more than a year. This is too much, I think, for many students. Then we have collaboration with Archives of Current Research International as well. They have article posting cost $50. Then we have collaboration with Scholar Publishing. Scholarly Publishing have few journals, for example, European Journal of Applied Science. Then Archive of Business Research, Advances in Social Science Research. Then British Journals of Health Care and Medical Research. Then transaction of engineering and computer science, discoveries in agriculture and food science. Then we have collaboration with, no, we don't have collaboration, but this is also a humanities journal. You can browse with American International Journal of Humanities and Social Sciences. Then here are a few journals which are listed but have high hard cost. One of these is Humanities and Social Science Letters. They have article posting cost nearly about 1,500 US dollar. Then I have collaboration with International Journal of Innovative Research and Scientific Studies. This is listed journal, and they have article posting cost 1,250 up to 1,500 US dollar, depending on the types of script they evaluated, and they are was based on the merits of your articles. We recently have published an article in these journals, and it gives the student, not only student and Atlantic International University, to get entered in SJR family. Then for economic discipline, student can think about international advances in economics research. This is a Springer journal. You can think about it as well. Then you can think about American Research Journal of Humanities and Social Sciences. Uh, journal has article posting cost 60 US dollar. Then I have collaboration with Applied Science Research Periodical. This is unlisted journal, but they have no article cost for our offer as well as for the publishing and accepted articles. Usually their article posting cost is 150 pounds sterling, but our student can publish their work only with 50 pounds sterling if their work is accepted in science and criticals. There are other few journals, for example, International Journal of Arts and Humanities, International Journal of Human Development, International Journal of Social Science and Businesses, International Journal of Business Management and Commerce, and so on. There are several thousand journals available in web. So it is depend totally up to you which journal you want submit your work for evaluation review. Or submitting your journal, check if your journal, chosen journal is listed in SJR or Scopus. Uh, if they are listed, you can think that this is very recognized and awarded journal. And yes, they accept high quality research. So if your work is quality full, you think you need to think to submit your article in SGR or Scopus uh, journal. If your work is not that much qualified, you can think to submit your work in unlisted. Few of the students want to publish their work as a book. Uh, uh, Few students can write a good dissertation, but they are unable to convert their dissertation into a structured journal. They can think to publish their dissertation or thesis as a electronic book. So I put this information to you. Maybe some of you will be benefited out of this information. So first you need to organize your book like journal article. You need to craft a title that reflects your book content. Then you can include a section for dedication. You can dedicate your book to the sweet memories of your acquaintance and beloved ones. Then you can write a page on forward preface or summary of the book from the author. Then you can include a section uh, on forward from your editor. You can request your seniors or your friends who review your book to write few words in favor of it or increase the weight of your book a little bit. Then book content. Unlike journal article, book is not stipulated to any length. Journal article is stipulated up to 8 to 12, not more than 15 pages. But in case of book, you can write few hundred pages. There is no limitation. As well as long as it is logically acceptable, scientifically valid, and quality. Then uh, you need to uh, write need and driving force for husband. Write why you have written up your book. This could be interested to your intended readers. Then you need to develop your book content from beginning to end. Then you can document key messages of your book to the intended readers. Write the key messages you want to deliver to your reader. Could be interested to your intended readers. Then you need to write the book conclusion. Inlay direct publishing from Amazon and Lambert Academic Publishing do not cost anything. One of your fellow colleagues, Ismail Adibola, have written a book. Most probably he is today here as well. I recommend him to submit his book in Kinley Direct Publishing. Kinley Direct Publishing publish a book within 1 or 2 days without any cost. So, Mr. Ismail Adibola, go to the Kinley Direct Publishing from Amazon website and create your login details there and write the front cover pages and back pages according to their prescription and upload the PDF version of your book in according to their format and size and publish it within 1 or 2 days. It will not cost you anything. You can publish your book at a free of cost within 1 or 2 days. And Lambert Academic Publishing, they take up to 3 months in before accept a book for publication. So if you want to have a quick publication, go to the Kindle Direct Publishing website and publish. And if you want to wait for 3 months, you can choose Lambert Academic Publishing. Both of these are free of cost option. They do not cost anything. But sorry, I have collaboration with Scholar Publishing. They publish ebook as well. They charge 250 pounds sterling, but if you go by us, you can publish your book as a discounted price at 150 pounds sterling. But it is possible to publish thesis like journal article up to 30 printed pages at 50 pounds sterling in Scholar Publishing. It means if your thesis is up to 30 printed pages long, you can publish your thesis as a book like journal article at the article processing cost of journal article in the journal, that is 50 pounds. Then if you have the student want to accomplish the patent, here are few information for them. Steps in patent application process. Step 1, invention, understand and disclosure. Understand and disclose what you have invented. Step 2 is patentability search. Search a format of patented article for your own review. Then step 3 is filing an application for patent. Browse uh, your chosen patent authority and fill up the application. Then step 4 is patent drafting. Draft your own patent. Step 5 is filing the patent application. File your patent application to the chosen patent authority platform. Step 6 is request for examination. You have to request to examine your claim patent. Step 7 is responding to observation. Be prepared to answer observation. Step 8 is grant of patent. If granted, you can enjoy the patentability right and can get royalty as admissible from the beneficiary or customer within your covered area. US patent can cost more than 30,000 US dollar and European patent can cost more than 6,300 euro. You can get a patent application accepted in reputed patent authority. Atlantic International University can subsidize part of the cost associated with the patent application pending process. Then Atlantic International University publication aid to its student. We provide two types of help. One is editorial help, another is financial help. Editorial help include motivation, information. This include need, benefit, and quality assurance, and organization write-up, choosing right publisher to publish your work, submission help, and acceptance help. Exactly what we are doing in organizing online class on journal publication in Internet Week. Then financial help include AIU credit article processing cost from tuition fees for the very first standard and recognized published article per student. Effectively, publication does not cost anything to Atlantic International University student for the very first standard and recognized published article per student. This means for your first published article after publication, if you send your publication information uh, with the published journal to the university and request you carry the article processing cost from your tuition fees, Atlantic International will evaluate case by case basis, and if your article is quality full, then Atlantic International University will credit the article processing cost from your tuition fees for your very first article. So for your very first article, that means it does not cost anything to you. Of course, you can publish as many articles as you can during your study tenure or even after your study at Atlantic International University to accumulate your weight in your CVs and credentials. But those cost from 2 to upwards number of journal should be borne by your. Then before conclusion, I would like to review a published journal article. Could go through the details. Uh, yes. Yeah. So this is the two article was published under the same DOI, and our title was like this: Sustainable Treatment of Emerging Organic Pollutant, Endocrine Disruption Chemicals from Water and Wastewater, and Role of Atlantic International University Online-Based Distance Learning Education System to Achieve UNESCO 2030 Goal towards Sustainable Development. And underneath that, we have written the name the authors and institutional affiliation. Simply write up your name and the institution you are affiliated with, and then you can include your email address for communication purpose. Then you need to write the abstract. Always start writing abstract by introducing some interesting sentence to attract the attention of your readers. For example, we have written up here like this: complete mineralization of emerging organic pollutant, including endocrine disruptor chemicals, is one of the challenge towards sustainable management practice of water and wastewater system. Then write what you have done in your research and what you got in your research, and why output of your research will be beneficial to your student. That is what result you got throughout your research. Then you need to write keywords, write at least 5 keywords. By tagging these keywords, a finder can find your articles. Then you need to write the introduction. Again, start writing introduction by introducing some important or attractive sentences to attract the attention of your readers. Here we have write it like this: sustainability means to meet the present need without compromising our future generation to meet their own needs. It's rather a short statement, but it has broad and prolonged implication in our atmosphere. Then write at least 10 to 20 references to support your scholarly argument. Here we have written many references in support of our scholarly argument. And before ending introduction section, don't forget to insert the aim and purpose of your study. For example, here we have written down: aim of this study is to optimize process variable, including spurger size to include right load of ozone for emerging organic pollutant, as well as endocrine disruption chemical mineralization. Then we have written what was our purpose. Purpose is to deduce flexible, reliable, and effective treatment method by incorporating the organolysis. Then you need to write the problem description, describe the problem you faced in your research. Then you need to write objective of your research, clearly write 3 to 5 points based on the objective of your research, and each point should not be more than 15 words long to be precise and concise. Then you need to write materials and methods. Describe the detailed materials and methods in your study, and insert the references to support the materials and method you have chosen is. used by someone else or used by some researcher. Because once you publish something, it constitutes the basis to be referred by future fellow researchers. So if you refer your materials and method from previous fellow researcher, nobody will raise any question about your materials and method because it has already been proven and what you have done is proven and acceptable. Then you need to write the result and discussion. Divide your result and discussion in different subsection and give a caption of each subsection and use graphical and tabular presentation of your results and discuss with logical interpretation. Then you need to write the conclusion. Again, start writing conclusion by introducing some adaptive sentence to attract the attention of your readers. For example, here we have written optimization of factor affecting ozonolysis kinetics of diclofenac sodium, namely concentration of initial substances, temperature of the systems, and its further effect has been carried out in this study. Write down what you have done exactly in your study and what results you got. Uh, and don't forget to write the future direction of your research before ending. Here, for example, we have written, uh, nevertheless, this information are essential for modeling, simulation, construction, operation, and suitable and sustainable performance of plug flow membrane reactor, which was addressed in our successive research. So, if it is your last research, you can write the potential direction of future research. If your research is intermediate, you can say um, uh, what you have done in your next research. So don't forget to insert potential direction of future research before ending conclusion. Our second article contains the same content like the first article. For example, first we have written down a title, for example, Atlantic International University online-based distance learning education system. Then we have written the abstract, and we have inserted 5 keywords. We have written down introduction section, description, objective of research, methods, results and discussion section, then conclusion and references. This is how a published journal articles look like. Now I like to go back to our presentation slides. Before conclusion, I would like to open the floor to the audiences to put me question. I will be happy to address few questions. Please raise your hand if you have any question. Yes, Mr. Ismail Adebola, please unmute your microphone.
Yeah,
Yes, Mr. Ismail Adibola, how are you, sir? I have already talked about you during my presentation. I
yeah, I
hope
had,
you
sir.
got your message.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I had, sir. Good morning, sir. Sir,
Good morning.
at first, I want to really appreciate all what you have done for me, your
Mhm.
support, your advice, and the correction you gave me to during the
Mhm.
process of my book. So I really thank God for you. God bless you. Uh,
Uh, your dedication is very much appreciated. I encourage you publish your book in Kinley Direct Publishing. So you can go to the Kinley Direct Publishing Amazon website. Then you need to create a login details. For example, your email address, password, and your information, names, and also once you create the login, you can log in and you can upload your book. You need to prepare a front cover page and back cover page.
Yeah,
And then you need to prepare the PDF format of your manuscript. So, and then follow their instruction to upload your book. And I think you will be able to publish your book within 1 or 2 days in Kindle Direct Publishing from Amazon.
yeah. Actually, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes,
Are you with me, sir? Actually, I got all the information. The first day you emailed it to me in my email, I got everything. I just prefer the second option. I don't want to go for the first option because
yeah,
I don't understand their protocols. So I would like to follow the second option. I will
okay.
be patient to pay the $150 for the publication of the book because it's always good to follow the right ways, then it will produce the right result. And likewise, I'll be patient for this publication of the book because I don't want situation whereby some people will, pirate, what I'm talking about, like copy the fat of the book. So I will rather pay so that I can follow it up effectively. And at the same time, I would like to discuss with Dr. Lambert. I don't know either Dr. Lambert is there.
Yes,
Hello?
Dr. Lambert, yes.
Yeah, I would like to discuss some things with Dr. Lambert before I proceed.
Yeah. Yes, you can talk with
Okay,
Dr.
I
Lambert.
actually, what really happened was I sent an email to Dr. Lambert to help me to discuss about my book, like to relate this something to you. But he did not give me feedback. Since Monday, I sent an email to him. So I've not received any feedback. So well, I don't want to open it here on here, but if I
Mhm.
discuss with him, he will understand it. But he will see
Mhm.
you. I sent him to you. So I know
You
I'm
can,
happy.
yes, you can send a reminder to Dr. Lambert. Dr. Lambert is sick in the
Yeah,
United States.
I've been
Okay,
sick
Yes.
all
yeah.
week.
Okay, Dr.
I've been
Lambert is
sick
there?
all week though.
Hello?
Yeah, I've been sick all week.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
He
So
is
Oh,
sick
sorry, Dr.
since
Lambert.
a week. So,
Oh,
I'm just
yeah,
starting to
yeah,
feel a
yeah,
little better right now.
yeah. You are aware in Jesus' name. God has healed you. I'm praying for it.
Thank
In
you.
the name of Jesus, you are aware. In the name of Jesus.
Thank you.
Yes, the Lord is your strength. Yeah. But never mind. Dr. Lambert will discuss with you. I sent a message to him on Monday. So I just told him to pay some amount of money to you to start the process of the book. That's just the information. But never mind. Uh, that is all. We will see you later. All right, I have
okay,
it.
but you need not to pay anything to me when you will submit your book to a publisher, and if they accept your book, then they will send you the details, how you would like to pay the processing fees to them. So it does not relate anything to me in article building cost. It is only managed by the journals or publisher. You need
Oh,
to pay to them. But
okay.
yes, uh, Kindle Direct Publishing and Amazon Lambert Publishing, yes, those are common publisher used by the many
Yeah.
students.
Ah,
But if you would like to go to the paid option,
Manan,
you can
leave it.
do that, no problem. Because
Yeah.
many of our students have published in scholarly publishing as ebook. Uh, Usually they charge 250 pound sterling, but our student get discounted price from them.